we definitely got to talk about the Seth Rollins injury. Cue the intro. At Saturday night's main event, Seth Rollins tweaked his knee and it looked like it was a bad injury. While Seth was sitting on the mat, you can tell him and Paul Heyman was having this discussion and it looked like it was a bad injury. So they decided to finally continue the match and quickly give LA Knight the victory. And the biggest part of the show would wind up being, is he truly hurt? How bad is the injury? Well, we get an update when he says this.
Sitting down, I look great. I can see myself on the monitor right here. I look great. I'm not going to lie. But underneath this monitor, I do have a leg brace on. Over in the corner are my crutches. This past Saturday, I was in a match on Saturday Night's Main Event, which we a special on NBC on Peacock. I was in a match with LA Knight, and I hurt my knee. I was doing a move that I do all the time. It's a moonsault, a backflip. In this particular instance, I was landing not on my belly, but I was landing on my feet. When I landed, I felt my knee kind of pop and buckle. We got out of the match and we moved forward. Monday, I was in Birmingham, Alabama, where our specialists are at. We tried to take a look at the knee through some imaging. It was a little too swollen, so we're going to take another look, hopefully in a week or two here in LA, to try to get some sort of firm diagnosis, and then we can go from there. I am not a doctor. I only know my body and what I feel, and what I feel is that this is going to be me out for an extended period of time. We were talking off air earlier, and it is a bummer, but look, it is what it is. Our business moves on. This isn't the first time that I've been injured. It won't be the last time. And I've always just got WrestleMania in the back of my mind. I'm like, can I make it back for WrestleMania season, for the whole thing? And so that's my brain always goes there. And I feel good about that. But beyond like a firm timeline, I just won't know until we get a better answer on the MRI. So
obviously the injury does sound bad, and I felt bad for Seth. But, as a pro wrestling fan, I had to have my tinfoil hat on and have a quick theory. Is this all a work? And I have a couple reasons why. Number one, throughout the injuries this year, like Zoe Stark, when she got hurt, they immediately cut the camera away from her. Same thing happened with Liv. They immediately brought her to the side, and then we just see her walk out. Another example of this is when AJ Styles faced Carmelo Hayes, and in the middle of the match, he got hurt. The ref threw up the X, and they immediately ended the match, and AJ wound up just limping to the back. But things were different with Seth. They continuously kept putting the camera towards him. It kept going on. Nothing was thrown. You just see people coming in one by one, but you never see them cut away. They'll show LA Knight and then they'll pan the camera right back to Seth. And when it comes to real injuries, they don't really show a lot of this happening. Now, granted, you can just say Seth Rollins is a tough cookie and he was able to continue the match. But realistically, even Triple H was dodging questions on the whole Seth Rollins situation. The last time Seth Rollins held the Money in the Bank, he made history and arguably had the best cash-in of all time with the heist of the century and cashing in on the main event of WrestleMania. Now, Seth has the Money in the Bank once again, and do you really think Seth Rollins is going to do another rinky-dink cash in like everybody else does? No, he wants to do something insane, something out of the ordinary, do something that's more legendary, and try to do what he did at WrestleMania. Will it be as crazy as it is? Most likely not, because that's insane. And just think about it, he's holding the Money in the Bank, and let's be real, his faction that he has right now hasn't been lighting the world on fire. So imagine him faking an injury, everybody thinks he's gonna be gone, and then we have SummerSlam, which will be historic because this is the first time SummerSlam will be 2 nights. So just imagine that. He has the Money in the Bank, first ever SummerSlam 2-night event. Cmpunk has a World Heavyweight Championship match against Gunther, and Seth said it himself, as long as he's living and breathing, Cmpunk will not be world champion. So let's piece that all together. Historic night, Seth Rollins Money in the Bank Cmpunk World Championship match and has a realistic shot at winning it? Coincidence? I think not. This legit could be a work, and Seth Rollins is just fucking with everybody just to ruin CM Punk's night. And how do you do that? You fake an injury. You even have the person who has creative control come out and pretend like he doesn't know what's going on. You have reports come out being like, oh, this isn't a work. This could be a work. No, it's not. I heard from this person. And to top it off, go on a podcast and put in everybody's minds that you'll most likely be back for WrestleMania season just to show up at SummerSlam and win the world title. You gotta know, Seth Rollins is all about creating moments, and if he can make a legendary moment happen, he's gonna do it. So I truly believe this is a work. Seth wants to do something that nobody's ever done, is fake an injury and cash in the Money in the Bank, with everybody having the mindset that he's gonna be gone for a while, and that he can hold the Money in the Bank because he has a whole year to cash it in, just to fuck with everybody. And it's like, no, I'm cashing in tonight. Having a crazy night one SummerSlam ending being a huge cash in out of nowhere. It sounds fucking insane. I'd be down for it. I truly believe this is a thing, but honestly, if he is really hurt, I really hope he's gonna be okay and recover soon. But I don't know, something feels off about this whole situation. Everything seems like it's going to the point where it's like, no, this could actually be a work. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Do you think this is a work, or do you think he's actually going to be out for numerous months? Once again, this has been NezReacts, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys.
Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody.